Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. I have a 8-card spread here for you. This is going to be about Chris Rock, his thoughts and feelings about the situation, about the slap. We all know what happened now. If you haven't heard about it or seen it on TV, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock during the Oscars, and it turned into a big old mess. So now we are going to do Chris Rock's final thoughts. Well, not final, but thoughts and feelings. I've already did a reading on Will Smith. If you haven't watched it, please do so now, and then come back to this. I'd like to say we are going to spill the tea. You've seen my cup. This cup is called Spilling Tea. We're going to tell the truth. And I am drinking this diet green tea mixed berry. I got it at Walmart. It's really good, y'all. If you want some green tea that tastes good, here's some here. All right. Don't forget my magic cup. There is an influence on this cup. I've had a lot of people order it and have success. You have to write down on paper what you want to happen. It has to be good intentions, y'all, not bad. This is for health, money, and luck. And you write down your intentions on a piece of paper, and then right before you're going to drink, you read them out loud, and then take a sip from your cup. And you got to keep doing it. It doesn't just happen on the first try. All right. So if you want a personal reading, contact me with the email down below, and I'll get back at you. Don't forget, this channel is my brand. You do not have permission to copy or use it for any reason. Hit that notification bell if you want to be reminded when I upload another video. Let's get started with the reading. I asked about his final thoughts and feelings. Will there be justice? Is he going to sue the Academy? And what is the outcome of this? And anything else that the cards can tell me. But for the first one, we have justice. Okay, so justice is going to prevail. Justice is coming in for him. All right, so the first sign of justice I see was that Will Smith got booted 10 years from the Oscars, attending the Oscars. Now, in my reading about Will Smith, I did get the 10 of Swords, which is the end of a karmic cycle, which was the ending of that video. And I did say that most likely something would happen to him, between 10 months to 10 years. So that's what that card represented, the end of a karmic cycle, meaning the way of life you were living is no more. So when that card pull came up in that reading, that's what it meant right there. And that's proof of it there. So that's number one, justice for him, but that's not enough. Okay. So what I see him doing right now is he's waiting to see how he can make a money opportunity from this, okay? Because in his mind, he thinks, okay, I got slapped and all these people are watching these videos. What am I going to get out of it? Okay, he did not retaliate back because he's a smart man. He knew that he had a job to do, and that if he retaliated back at that moment, that, he would be in trouble too. So he was smart to not hit back and not retaliate back. He's a very smart man. It took every restraint he had in him to not hit back. That's what I'm seeing. He had to really hold himself to not hit back. All right. I do see many opportunities coming for him. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is when the universe is offering you a money, big money that's coming, you see. And it's inside the Garden of Eden. So that represents a big chunk of money coming. So there's going to be, I think he's going to write a book or maybe write something. It has to do with writing. I don't feel like he's going to speak on TV anytime soon, but I do feel like there's going to be something written about this. It's going to bring him a big profit. Let me get a drink. Oh, that really tastes good. Oh, y'all need to try it. There'll either be a book or some kind of script or something that has to do in writing that's going to bring him in a lot of money. And he's waiting for these to roll in because instead of making this a negative, he's making it a positive. He's seeing now that he can make money off of what happened to him. So he's going to take full advantage of that. All right. So I did ask if he was going to sue the Academy, and I see no. This is the lure of confirmation. This means yes. This judge here has a lot of power. I don't feel like he's going to sue the Academy, but I do feel that he's planning on doing something to Will Smith. Now, whether it be file charges or retaliate in a different way, there will be some type of retaliation from him, but it's not going to be in a way that's physical or anything like that. He's a very smart man, I'm telling y'all. He knows how to make his money. So he's going to retaliate in a way that's going to hurt Will Smith, but through other means, like maybe in the book that he's writing or the script that he's writing or something like that. He will retaliate that way. All right, or maybe just tell the story where it will bring Will Smith down even further. Will Smith is about to lose everything, y'all. In my first reading, I saw much depression for him. The way of life he's living is about to change, because a lot of people, in my video I said a lot of people are going to drop him. Netflix has dropped him. A bunch of other companies have dropped him. I think they put a pause on Bad Boys Part 4. I mean, it's going to keep going. It's going to keep going and going. So his money is going to start, the money coming in from these things that he was going to do is going to stop. So that's going to throw him into a depression. Here's the thing about Will Smith. He feels bad about what he did, but not to Chris Rock. He feels bad that it affected himself. See, this is a person that's self-centered, very self-centered, and only thinking of themselves. So he does feel bad, yes, but not that he hit Chris Rock. He feels bad that his actions affected himself. See, so that's, to me, all he did is apologize on Instagram, because I read that apology. That's not an apology. Get on TV and apologize. Go to him and apologize in person. Be a man, all right? Remember, all this comes from Spirit. Everything is in the disclaimer box. None of it is my personal opinion. Everything comes from Spirit, what I'm saying, all right? So just to keep that straight. Oh, I'm sorry, the Fool card. So this is how Chris Rock sees Will Smith, as this fool. This man here is just going through life, la 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 la, trolley la la la, going off on a journey, but is about to fall off this cliff. He's not looking down to where he's going. He's looking up into the sky, because he's all up in his head. The blue back here represents deep thought. So this fool is all up in his head, thinking about, all the things I'm going to get, I'm going to do. But he's not paying attention to details, so he's about to fall off this cliff. And this is how, and if you even pay close attention, the bag has a face and it's saying, oh no. Okay, so we see that this is him. This is about to fall. So this is how Chris Rock sees Will Smith, that he's been a fool. He was a fool and he acted a fool. Okay, he just pretty much acted a fool. And his way of dealing with things brought him disaster, or downfall. All right, and it did. Will Smith always got to prove that he's some tough guy, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we get it. You're the tough guy. But most people that got to prove that most of the time are people that are soft on the inside. Okay, I'm just going to put that out there. Most people that got to prove it all the time, are soft on the inside. You don't got to prove that you're tough. If you're a real tough person, you ain't got to prove it. Your own actions speak for themselves. But if you're going around, doing stuff, slapping people, acting all tough all the time, it's because you're soft on the inside. All right. So how was Chris Rock feeling? So this was an unexpected moment for him. This was horrible for him. This was a huge embarrassment for him. I do see that he's not happy that this video is going to circulate forever and ever and ever. This was a big shock to him. He was not expecting this. It was like the unexpected moment of the tower. Something hit and threw him off balance. Through the whole show, he was off balance. He was mad. And it did hurt his ear. When Will Smith hit him on the side, it almost popped his eardrum, y'all. I'm going to tell you, this could affect him really seriously, because the pressure of the air going into the ear could have popped the eardrum. So it did affect him physically a little bit on his ear. That's why I saw that he made a joke about it, that he got his hearing back, but I do feel like it affected his ear. Now, maybe if it had been a little bit harder or worse, it could have busted his eardrum. All right, then Will Smith would have had a huge lawsuit. Okay, but it's still assault. It's still assault, and I do feel like Will Smith should have been arrested for that. I feel like charges should have been filed. The law should have dealt with that properly, because what example are you putting out there for children, for young people, for other people, for your own kids? How dare you, Will Smith, do that in front of your own kids? This is what you teach them? You go out there and just slap someone, and this is what you're teaching your kids? I mean, come on. Come on. All right. So this is the Tower in the reverse. So now, the shock is wearing off slowly. He's already, in his mind, he's like, okay, this has happened. Now I got to deal with the ramification of it, with what's coming from it, with the videos floating around, people making jokes, people trying to make him the butt of the joke, which really doesn't set well with him. So now he's got to think of, how am I going to blow this off, calm this down, get out of this situation. So it's calming down. The shock of it is wearing off, but he's still very much inside, y'all. I'm telling you, inside he's depressed about it. Okay, this is why it's black here. This is depression. He's depressed about it, but it's calming down. He's mad about it. He's in his thoughts about it. Okay, so what are his actions? Right here we have the Two of Swords. This is when someone is stuck. They can't decide what to do. So he's in his mind, very, very much in his mind about this. That's what the blue represents. The water in the background is turbulent, which means that it's very unsteady. So right now he feels like this whole situation is unsteady. He's at a crossroads. The swords mean crossroads. He can't see the future, meaning that he's still kind of stuck on the situation. He does feel like he can make money off of it. That's why this Ace of Pentacles is here. So he's waiting. He hasn't decided one way or the other what to do. He's waiting for something to come up. So he's at a crossroads right now about the situation. All right. Now, I do see the sneaky card in the reverse here. This is Seven of Swords. I do see some truths coming out, because I did ask, was he going to hear any more information about this? Or was he going to file charges on Will Smith and things like that? And I got the sneaky card, meaning that the person that's sneaky here is showing up as Will Smith. Okay, he's very sneaky. Thought he was going to get away with this, but now it's in the reverse. So that means that means an apology is coming, a bigger apology, not just the apology that we've seen so far on Instagram with just the written little note. No, when the Seven of Swords in the reverse, the thief comes back to apologize. The person that caused the trouble comes back to apologize, gives an apology. But guess what? This apology is not sincere. It will not be sincere. If Will Smith does a big old public apology on the news or whatever, which he might have already, y'all, I don't know because I haven't watched the news, but it's not going to be sincere. It's only going to be to save face, only to save himself, save face, make himself look better. It's not because he's really sorry, y'all, because this is the sneaky card. When the sneaky card comes in, it means the apology is fake. It's not real. The person is just coming back to see what they can get out of it. Okay, what does Will Smith gain from apologizing? He gains to save his own face, save his own name. That's it. So, no, I would not accept the apology if I was Chris Rock. All right? So this is the loss, suffering a loss. And the upright, it represents someone that's crying over a loss. And that's why the cups here spilt. But he's still got two cups behind him, meaning that there's still a lot left. But it's in a reverse. So I do see someone, whether this be Will Smith or Chris Rock, or both of them actually, crying over a loss, having a really hard time getting over it. All right. Again, Chris Rock is at a crossroads because he's waiting. He's just waiting to see what happens. So, when this is in the reverse, as time passes, hope and happiness return. You won't be crying over this loss anymore. Right here, he's sad, crying. So in time, Chris Rock will not be crying. He will finally make a decision. This card will flip actually this way for him when a decision has been made, and then hope and happiness return to him. It's going to take a while, y'all. He's going to go on as nothing ever happened, his regular business. He's not going to let his job go, anything go to waste, any opportunities or anything like that. He's going to go on as regular. But on the inside is where he has a little bit of turmoil. It's bothering him. And he is just in stagnation, waiting to see what happens, how he can make money off of this. And he wants to retaliate. He really wants to retaliate, y'all. I'm telling you, he wants to retaliate. But he's going to do it in a way that's a professional way, that's going to get Will Smith down, okay? And that's and he's going to get paid at the same time. So just wait and see what comes up, because y'all, something is coming. I'm telling you, something is coming. and then I'll do a part 2 on this. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, y'all. Share my video, but you can't make revenue off it. Remember that, because I already shut someone's page down for trying to copy my videos and making money off of it. All right. Yeah. If you want a person reading, contact me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.